Anicia
you
is
hear the bear
also...
kind of harumph at you, Yavik.
Aw, but he's cool looking. I
Javik,
want to poke him.
Javik, are you trying to get us killed?
No, I'm still between him and trying to go for the Minotaur.
Hey, Yogi, look,
Mm-hmm.
he looks cool. He looks like an interesting person to talk to.
I'm trying
Yogi,
to
seriously?
I'm trying to remind him about Gilly. Priorities.
Aw,
You,
you're no
if
fun.
you do something wrong and if you anger somebody, then your friend is going to suffer, Javik.
What's the worst that's gonna happen? As Gilly's just squealing in the back. Oh yeah, that.
Yep. Yeah. Ah! I'm in pain. So you guys heading up to the temple with him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Javik, that's not a voice.
You guys head up to the temple. You see the same elf woman that you've been that's kind of had talking to you before, Anicia. From what you saw from the conversation with the leader, the father of the church,
Dude.
she's pretty much like the mother superior or the head nun.
Would a title like
so
Your Grace appropriate?
Little because you haven't asked name, but you know she is the mother superior.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking titles instead of like Your Grace or something like that.
That is her title, is Mother Superior. Okay. So as you head up with Gilly on the back of the bear, she goes, "Oh, Anicia, how are you? For the land. I cannot talk today, so I'm just gonna type it and not even care."
Speaking binary, you'll be fine.
You're still sounding more intelligent than Shadow will ever sound.
Hey.
That guy?
I speak English perfect.
Grin, thank you.
Is that the guy?
Father Logren just left this morning.
Yeah, he said he would. He was heading west.
Tells you, so what brings you back to the temple today?
I just point to Gilly on top of the bear.
Goes, oh my goodness. I'll have a few of the ladies come out and bring him to care. You poor dear, where'd you find this where'd you find him?
He's a friend of Avik's, and we were looking for him earlier, and he was like this.
And freaking, if you guys are gonna take care of him, I want to look after him. You treat him, but I'm gonna be there.
Yeah. Well, you know how to better care for an Aarakocra than anyone else.
Well, there's that, and then there's opportunity of multiple times to just poke fun at him. But yeah, let's do that.
Hey, you're such a jerk.
What? Besides, I have some questions for him.
We're talking about here.
Yeah, this is true. Javik, Javik needs to just take a level of rogue and be done with it.
No.
Work a little. I'm teasing. Anyway. So yes, we're trying to get Gilly into care. Yes.
A couple of it's actually some of the priests actually come out with kind of like a stretcher, help Gilly on it, and they usher him back into the healing area of the backside of the temple, where you haven't been there, but you've seen part of it, because this it's a 2-story building. They've got the healing area and kind of the little hospital, mini hospital towards the back. They've got the actual church part of it in the front, right as you walk in. The second story is actually where all the beds are, where all the transients kind of hang out, and where you stayed.
Right, so we're probably following over to the thing where they're taking him and the stuff, and I can talk words.
Can't talk words. You're quite
good.
So they take him over. See one of the younger students actually come forward. You see him kind of tend to the wounds. He checks for any open wounds and bleeding. They see that he's not ill, or everything's been kind of set up, so they kind of just have him rest, give him some food and some water, and after a few minutes of just checking him over, the priest comes over and says, well, all he needs is some good rest and he should be fine.
Alright.
I changed back at this point, so I'm back to myself.
Cool.
Yay!
And after a couple of minutes of you see Gilly grab some food and some water, he's like, thanks, guys. I haven't eaten anything since, and he kind of counts on his fingers, yesterday.
Yeah, and we both know how much he can put it away. So, yeah.
I hardly want to talk of it.
But he goes, thanks for getting me out of there, guys. It's all kind of a blur, but I can't remember what happened.
Are you sure, Gilly?
Don't force yourself to recount it if it's just going to be painful for you.
No, I think... And he kind of looks around. And what's up?
No, I'm
Gilly,
talking...
Rest and tell us tomorrow.
Yeah, wait.
Sleep first.
You sure?
What?
Gilly, I'm watching that. I'm looking after you because I feel like you're hiding something. Look at me, Gilly.
He looks around and he sees how kind of like the nuns are kind of tending to the other sick, because it's still a pretty open area, even though it's not, everybody doesn't have an individual room or anything, but like it's still kind of an open area, but it's more closed off. And he kind of looks around and he kind of puts his hand in his pocket, looks around for a bit and pulls
Sleight of hands when he reaches for his pocket.
Okay.
Ah, crap.
Ew.
Look, I'm not going to reach for that area again. I learned my lesson from the last prohibition. Anyway.
Javik!
What?
I don't know what to make of you sometimes.
Look, freaking, yeah.
Nope, he's still got it.
Damn it.
His passive is higher than yours. Yeah, his passive is higher than yours. So he kind of reached down for it, he kind of looks at you, pulls out the box. It's a small wooden box, about the size of a music box. It's made out of kind of a dark oak, trimmed in silver. It's got a lock on it, but you can tell that there's supposed to be a lock on it, but there's not a lock on it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like it's supposed to have some sort of lock mechanism, but whatever it is either gone or missing or has been disengaged. He flips it open and opens the box. You see a small piece of a small something inside of the box. It looks like a
Arcana roll?
Go ahead.
Arcana rolls?
Arcana rolls, Intel rolls if you don't have Arcana.
Nope, I fail. It's pretty.
It's pretty.
Is a 13 good for anything?
Definitely has some sort of magic on it. Yeah, I know. It looks like kind of like a triangle, like a pyramid shape to it. It's made out of kind of like a blue glass. And as he kind of picks it up and kind of holds it in his hand, you can tell that it's got kind of like cuts in it or kind of segmented parts to it. He kind of takes it out and he goes, what was that?
Engravings?
No, they're actually, it looks like parts of it are like missing. Like there's cut pieces to it that are kind of missing and cut out.
As in like they were deliberately cut out kind of thing, or like they're supposed to be like that?
All of the faces of it are smooth.
Okay, so that's by design.
And he kind of holds it out and lifts it up and he goes, whatever this thing is, really magic-y. And we were supposed to deliver it here, but whatever this guy is who attacked the ship, I guess wanted it or something.
Never way with words, Gilly, I have to tell you that.
He was
Magic-y.
willing to kill for it.
I don't know what it is. We found it on an island near Ostra.
Anything you can tell us about that island?
It was barren. There was nothing, no trees, no plants, no nothing.
Anything at
It was
all, like
just
totems, symbols, effigies, anything.
No.
Barren doesn't really allow for that,
I
Javik.
think it might have been a volcano because the sand was like this black sand.
Black from dry blood or black from ashes?
I think it was black sand from like volcano-y stuff.
So by nature.
If it was
Obsidian.
If it was black, it could have been from dry blood. It could have been a war effort thing, but no, it's not.
The
Anyway.
island was only about 2 miles big, like all the way around. It was a tiny little island.
And freaking, did your captain say anything? Like, obviously,
No.
Captain
The
wouldn't.
only thing he told us is that we needed to go here. We needed to dig it up. It was buried, but it wasn't buried like it was buried there on purpose. It was in like a crater. And like we dug it up, and she didn't tell us what it was. She didn't tell how she got the map to get there. Like it was, we were being paid a lot of money to find it. Like a lot of money.
By who?
She wouldn't say.
Damn it.
So you never saw the patron yourself?
No, we were supposed to meet them here.
What time?
Oh. Anicia looks like she has an idea forming in her head, but she doesn't say anything.
I have an idea.
So perhaps
Javik has an idea.
Wait.
Perhaps the person that your captain was supposed to meet with, maybe you double-crossed the crew.
Maybe. All I remember is there was shouting and something about missing it or displacing it or something. Because I got a little curious about this thing, and I made a fake one and put it where it's supposed to be.
That is the one that they stole. You clever, clever man, you.
Sneaky dog, man.
But I think that's probably why they got mad, is because I could only make the box. And he puts his hand over and he makes kind of this image kind of appear in his hand of the box. And then he kind of, as he comes forward and touches the fake one, you can see it kind of, his hand kind of clips through it. And he's like, if they would have tried to pick it up, it wouldn't have been there. So I think maybe they figured out it was fake. And because they weren't supposed to show up until today. They weren't supposed to be here. So I thought I was just going to see what was in the box, and then I was going to put it back in the morning.
What's in the box? Anyway, moving on.
Oh, dear.
Open the box.
Well, don't blame
Got
yourself for
everybody
what happened.
killed.
All right, Gilly, I have
Everybody
have
killed.
it.
Gilly, buddy,
You had no way of knowing what was going to
Calm
happen.
down, man.
Gilly, I have an idea. We're all gonna back away against this wall, and you're gonna open the box.
Well, no, he's already opened the box.
Oh.
You see the thingy that he pulled out, the small little pyramid-shaped thing is what was in it.
You're gonna eat that thing, and then we're all gonna back away and see what happens. No, I'm just kidding.
No, Shadow.
What?
You're a horrible human being.
No, I'm not. I'm not even human. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, I was about to say.
You, the player, are.
All right. So I just like Gilly. Can I see this thing for a second?
Okay. Yeah, he totally hands it to you.
Just kind of inspecting the thing. Can I can't roll history for this.
As soon as it's in your hand, you feel like this warmth, this like self-sustaining kind of warmth. Not like a hot burning sensation, but like definitely a tingle. Roll me an int real quick. Just roll me an int.
Intelligence?
Isn't int his
Straight
jump
int.
stat?
Say again?
Or wisdom. Yeah, wisdom.
Wisdom.
This is recalling
Also a
your
jump
own
stat
personal
for him.
memories.
Wait.
There you go. You've actually felt something almost identical to this in the piece of the heart you're carrying.
Wait, he's carrying a piece of the heart? When did this happen?
I've been had it for the longest time. All right.
I know that.
And that's when I take the piece of heart.
Separated the key and the box.
Yeah, and Isia has the key, he has the box.
Oh, right, that thing.
And that's when I freaking